Let me bring in Erol Morkoc now, American political strategist, spokesman for Republicans Overseas UK. Good morning to you, Erol.
Yeah, good morning.
Well, you've obviously heard, I feel very passionately that the president should be given this ceremonial honour, and I'm kind of at a loss to fully understand why the powers that be have yet to move in that direction. What do you make of it, Erol?
Well, look, I'm in your camp. I think that the City of London shouldn't be honoring people based on Twitter outrage. It should be honoring impact. And right now, Donald Trump is the most consequential political figure in the West. And honoring him, it would be a smart move in a post-Brexit Britain that wants these meaningful trade ties. You have an Anglophile president, somebody who, already is leaning towards favorable status with the UK. And one thing that maybe hasn't gone well has been the ability for the more traditional merchant class of that very special part of London to have a one-to-one with President Trump. So why throw away this costless opportunity? This is just a ceremonial thing. It's a very nice ceremonial thing. It's not, I'm not putting it down or anything, but it doesn't mean that you lose anything. And you're not honoring him for his tweets. It's because the UK needs a strong bilateral relationship with Washington, and Trump is the man in the chair, just like Professor Lucas just said.
You made such a strong case about the merchant class, hasn't really had any FaceTime with the president. I fully agree. I suppose that the natural question to follow that is if the City of London could get in the same room as Donald Trump and put their case on tariffs and such would he listen?
I think he would listen if they carved out their argument in the same way that he carves out his argument. If they were wanting to protect British steel, for example, well, that's something that Trump understands diplomatically in his own country, and it's something that he promised his own voters. And as we became the party of the working class, of the union voter, I feel that cohort down in the square mile could extend that olive branch and convince him. I'm not saying you could change his entire worldview, but sitting down with the man, he's a man who makes deals, and he will listen to important people, and these are important people who would be giving this award.
What an intriguing conversation this hour has already been, Erol. I find myself agreeing with you, spokesperson for Republicans UK, and disagreeing with Scott Lucas, who I've spoken to many times on sort of fairly negative accounts of Donald Trump. But I think in this one, I think we only have to see how successful the offer of the state visit has been to realise that this is manna to Donald Trump, and we've got it in the UK, soft power by the bucket load. So why don't we use it? Erol Morkoc, pleasure talking to you. 0345 6060 973, the number for you listening at home or wherever you are at the moment.